test or we just go?
What do you want to do?
I don't know. We'll just go.
All right. Welcome to the show.
Hey there.
This is the.
There's your kids?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. I was talking about that little fucking retarded hairy thing and then the old guy next to him.
It's Coulson.
I know who the fuck it is. I don't know what the hairy guy's called, though.
Yeti.
That's dumb.
I can't remember his name. That movie wasn't awful.
It was okay.
It was bearable.
It was...
What was it fucking called? I don't know.
It was called Smallfoot.
It was. You're listening to Breakroom bullshit.
You moved on really fast. What's that movie called? You're listening to Breakroom bullshit. You didn't care what it was called.
Well, I looked down and I was like, man, we're 40 seconds in. I didn't even say the name of the
40 seconds? Oh my god. That's so much time.
Yeah. Man, you chew gum like a rabbit chews carrots.
Not like only cartoon rabbits.
I guess.
Not real ones.
Hey, what's up, Dave?
The only ones that you know. Oh, I see what you did there. You referenced that fucking
the
caterpillar guy. That caterpillar dude.
There's nothing even remotely right about what you said.
Yeah, he's always like, I'm Foghorn Leghorn. That fucking caterpillar dude. I don't know Looney Tunes very well. They scare me. Oh, yeah. Hey, guess what? You know what we're here to review? We're here to review WWE Fastlane. That show is so awful. That's my review. That's the whole review. It sucked. It was fucking stupid.
Man, people are tuning in. They're like, these guys are fucking obnoxious.
Dude. Oh, yeah, we are. Did you hear about... When you hear about whenever Justin was talking about how he thought that Rousey was like really shooting on Becky on Twitter?
You told me about that.
Okay, well after this happened, I haven't talked to Justin about this yet. I guess she went on Twitter and like she basically put this tweet out saying like, fuck this bullshit fake WWE stuff and this fucking script. I'm not doing this bullshit anymore. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want, and swearing like crazy and saying all this stuff. And people are like, oh my god, she's really for real now. It's like, no,
you guys
she's
are
still,
dumb. They wouldn't.
She's still not.
They wouldn't let her say that.
No, they told her to do it, but it's dumb. But that's WWE. We're here to talk about something good. We're here to talk about something great.
The New Japan Cup.
WCW Thunder Thursday nights. We're gonna review every single episode.
Oh boy.
No, we're not. That shit probably sucked.
We're here to review AEW Monday Night Lightning or something.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Titans.
I went to one WCW show in my life. Okay, I remember going and there being all these cool people advertised, and none of them were there. I remember stealing salt and pepper shakers from Wendy's in Pittsburgh and sneaking them in and throwing them at the wrestlers in the ring.
Did they use them?
I missed. I tried to hit them with them. And then I remember sending, I think it was either Tito or Brooks, to go buy a bottle of water so I could throw it at Lex Luger. And I threw it as hard as I could. And it went right over his shoulder, right next to his head. And he turned to look and see it through it, but he didn't see it was me.
And he was almost Sting.
No, what? No, he wasn't. It doesn't even make any sense. Those are two different guys. That's the same guy. You can't be almost another guy.
But he was almost Sting, right? The WCW guys were like, hey, we want one of you guys to be Sting. Lex Luger's like, I'll do it. And they didn't give it to him.
What the fuck are you talking about? That's what happened with The Undertaker, you dumbass.
I just made that up.
Yeah, it didn't happen with The Undertaker either. That was a lie. You're an ass. We're here to talk about the New Japan Cup.
Dude, the people aren't listening still.
No. We're reviewing 16 matches here. This is a lot.
Dave is reviewing 16 matches here.
And Gable's going to be like, Gable's job here is to picture what I'm telling him in his head so he can pretend he saw it and then give his thought about the match that he saw in his head.
This kind of helps out because like you have to describe it to me, so that helps them like know what's going on.
That's a really good point. Now,
I have good points.
The most important thing is to not like start imagining like people dancing in your head or like cartoons. Try to focus on the matches.
Dude, I don't know. I've been reading a lot of Dragon Ball Z lately. I might start thinking about that.
I got really distracted when I was trying to go through my notes because of the music, and I couldn't focus. I read the same line like 10 times.
Dude, I hate getting distracted and off.
I asked you to turn it off, and you're like, "Yeah, I like this song too," and then you left it on. I was like, "That's cool."
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I was like, can you like pause that? I'm getting distracted because I like this song. You're like, I like it too. And then you just left it
I
on.
thought you were kidding. I thought it was a joke.
Oh no, I was having trouble reading. Thanks, though. Thank you, though. Thanks.
I thought that was supposed to be like a testament that like how much you like the song. Like,
No, I just wanted
you know
to
what I
read.
mean?
I just wanted to read. I wanted to read and be able to see.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I can forgive you because it was
Nice.
funny. I only brought it up because it was funny. I knew you'd laugh about it. All right, you bitch. All right, so we're talking about the New Japan Cup from this is the 2019 New Japan Cup from this year. In the case 5 years from now, we've reviewed 5 of them. Now they know which one it is.
Yeah.
And they're clicking on episodes. And
Yeah.
they're like, oh yeah. That. Yeah. So this is night 1, the March 8th show of the New Japan Cup. This is going to be, each show here is 4 first round matches.
4.
So we're going to be reviewing the bulk of the tournament in this episode.
Almost all of it.
Yeah. Over half of it. We're doing over the half of the
It's
tournament.
crazy how,
right here.
how that math works.
Yeah. Math is scary.
Dude,
I got the. Remember, I have the brackets. We have to pull those out at the end.
do you know, I was explaining our roulette method to one of the cops.
Roulette?
Yeah. Remember our roulette method where you just double your bet every time and you'll win?
Oh, yeah.
That's apparently like a real method that people use.
Really?
Yeah, someone else already thought of this.
Oh. That's not surprising at all.
Yeah. Remember we were like, how come no one thought of this yet?
Well, I tried it, and I was like, this isn't going to work because I don't have enough money to wait till I win.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
generally. And it's scary because, like, what if you keep losing and you're like, man, just seeing those high numbers on the table must be scary.
Yeah. Numbers are scary. So,
This is breakroom bullshit, and I'm
we
Gable.
never did that.
Yeah, I'm Gable.
I'm Dave, yeah.
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 Sorry.
Hey, sorry about that.
We are a podcast.
Alright, anyway, so this is the night 1. The first match we have is Manabu Nakanishi versus Yoshihashi. Okay, so you know who Nakanishi is, right? He's the tank, basically. He's like this big.
Is he the one
thick,
who?
like-
No, he's not the one who makes the face.
No,
Okay,
I believe that's Nagata.
I get them confused.
Yeah, he's the one that's pretty much like very stiff
No,
and like thick as fuck.
I got you. He used to be an Olympic wrestler.
Yes. So Nakanishi hits a fucking cross body over the top to the outside on Yoshihashi. Okay.
Poor Yoshihashi.
A springboard, like over the top rope to the outside. Now, granted, when he goes to the top, he kind of lands on the apron for a sec and then jumps off of it. Kind of imagine it. It's really funny.
He's a big guy.
Yeah,
big guy.
But dude, Nakanishi, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
here? Nakanishi did. Yeah, this is nuts. And then Nakanishi goes to the top rope, and it's a crossbody from the top on the Yoshihashi. What is happening here? I'm like, I've never seen Nakanishi even jump. I was like, what the fuck is this? Is madness.
I didn't realize he was so versatile.
Yeah. Okay. Nakanishi has Hashi in a torture rack where he's kind of holding him on his shoulders, you know, and drops him in a modified neckbreaker of sorts. While Hashi is in the torture rack, he barely kind of grabs Red Shoes' shirt like this.
Oh no, not
Okay?
red shoes.
Red Shoes.
Not red shoes.
Oh, let's go to a video, and we'll just go ahead and watch
boy.
this, and there will be volume, so they can probably hear it a little bit. Let's watch what
Dude.
happens here. Watch it. Just keep watching. And listen.
What's he doing? Is he okay?
Listen to Callus. What? Here comes the line. Dude, I was like, what is he doing here?
Why
he
is this
literally
real?
grabbed his shirt and then I'm like, what is he doing?
He he kneeled down in the corner like he was praying,
Yeah.
and then
And he gets up and Nakanishi complains and he goes to the other corner.
and does the same thing. Like
the
what
only
the?
thing I can figure is Red Shoes is clearly like the senior ref, right?
Yeah.
He's clearly the so maybe in Japan when you get to a certain point at your job, it's like you work at you don't have to do anything right. Okay, we're gonna edit that. No, stop it. What is that? What are you doing?
I added a flag.
good. You work at blank. You can just put a blank in there, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Why'd you do this to me?
You know how to edit on there, right?
Sorta.
Okay, good. We'll be good. I'll help you out with it. So it's
After we get past the first 4 matches, let's take a break.
okay, and we'll figure it out. So anyway, but that's a funny joke though.
Yeah, it is a funny joke.
So look how scared you are.
Yeah,
Gable,
everything we're talking about right now is going to be gone until you move on from this.
No, it's not.
I have control.
It's not going to be gone. I'm never going to stop talking about it. Why would you get rid of the whole thing? Just put a beep there like I did.
I don't think there's a beep there.
No, just edit it then. This won't be there.
Edited it.
It'll be funny. I'm going to help you do it.
All right.
Okay. You're not getting rid of all this. Why'd you do that?
Don't worry about it.
Why did you just do
You
that?
didn't even know what I did.
You hit another flag. You had another flag.
I'll add another flag.
Why are you doing that? You're going to confuse yourself and get scared.
I'm a madman.
I hate you. All right. So anyway, people will think this is funny. You realize that, right?
Yeah.
Because you're so paranoid that people know anything about us. That's why this is funny. What were we talking about?
I don't know. Nakanishi.
Red shoes. So Don Callis delivers the greatest line ever. If they couldn't hear it, he basically says, Red Shoes gets his shirt grabbed and he sounded like he got shot, which is accurate. So Red Shoes cannot make the count due to him tending to his bruised shirt. Hashi gets the butterfly lock. See, I'm funny.
His bruised shirt
Red Shoes
is pretty great.
Hashi gets the butterfly lock on, but Nakanishi powers out of it, but takes a super kick from Hashi. Yoshihashi gets the butterfly lock on again. Yoshihashi wins by submission. This match was surprisingly really good. It was way better than I was expecting.
Yeah, I mean, those are 2 guys I'd see on a card, and I would definitely pass over.
Yeah, but yeah, it was surprisingly good.
Cool.
Next up, we have Tomoaki Honma versus Taichi.
Now, does the winner of this match go against the winner of the previous match?
I think. I mean, we're going to go over who's fighting who at the end here in the next.
Okay.
Because I have a list of everyone and who they're fighting in the next round, all the matches. So we'll just go over them real quick.
I was curious if we were able to just shoot that in there as we're talking.
No, I don't think they don't do them in order. I don't think
they do the bracket in order.
I think they did the 4 brackets, but I don't know. They did the matches by how good the matches are. You know what I mean?
Whenever we finish the segment, why don't we go ahead and do you want to talk about it then, or just do them all at once at the end?
Let's do them all at once.
Okay,
it'll be easier. I mean, because all we're gonna do is just say just list every match.
We gave you guys a little peek behind the podcast curtain there.
We'll do it in order. Yeah, we're good at this. All right, so we have Honma versus Taichi. Taichi and a woman I can guarantee will be filing a restraining order against me in the future, Miho Abe, make their entrance to the crowd. Kelly mentions he adopted Ichika's entrance with the iron glove, which is why he's coming through the crowd here.
Sure.
Honma comes to the ring wearing this mask-like bucket thing. I don't know what the fuck this was. I don't know, dude. You'll eventually see it, I'm sure, but I don't know what the hell he had on his head. Honma surprisingly misses the Kokeshi and seemingly almost paralyzes himself again. They were sold the fuck out of this when he missed. He was laying there not moving. I don't know why they were selling his near death here, but
maybe there's a reason coming up.
Maybe. Callis says here that Red Shoes is still injured from getting his shirt grabbed 2 matches ago because he was sucking there. We should probably pause this, huh?
Yeah. All right, we'll be right back. All right, we left off at the Nakanishi match?
Yeah, I had to go pee. We're in the middle of the Honma match. Yeah, we're in the middle of the Honma match. Okay, I can smell it. I can smell the food. It smells delicious. So I think the last thing we spoke of here is how Callis said he was injured from 2 matches ago. So Taichi pushes Red Shoes to the floor here, okay? He actually physically pushes him to the floor. And he starts beating on Honma with a chair, okay? So based on what we've just seen from this previous match, Red Shoes being shoved down should keep him out of action until maybe Wrestle Kingdom 37. But he's actually taking the chair back from Taichi 15 seconds later. He makes no sense. His shirt gets pulled. He can't do anything for a minute. He gets pushed down. He's up in 15 seconds.
It has to be an inside joke.
You think so?
It has to be a gag. I bet you they're selling T-shirts street side saying I beat up Red Shoes.
I beat up Red Shoes. I mean,
he's the Joey Ryan of New Japan.
It's something. There's no way he's going in the back and the people aren't like, you did a good job, Red Shoes. That made sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It can't be.
Yeah.
There's got to be something going on there. It's a gag.
It's a gag.
It's a lollygag. All right, so Homa hits the Kokeshi. He hits it. He connects with it. Homa then hits the Kokeshi Otoshi, which I don't think we've even seen since he came back. It's a modified sit-down tombstone. It's kind of like the ape shit, basically. He has him over his shoulder and sits down. I haven't even seen him do it. Homa then hits the Kokeshi from the second rope, which at that point I thought it was over. I was
Dude,
like,
he could have killed himself.
Dude, I was like, oh my god. So I thought it was over there, but it wasn't. Taichi kicked out. He then goes to the fucking top rope for a Kokeshi.
What?
Yeah.
Did he get it?
No. Taichi pulls Red Shoes in the way.
Red Shoes got Kokeshi'd?
No. He kind of pulls him, and then Homa doesn't do the move, and Taichi jumps up and goes and grabs Homa while he's up there
to prevent it.
Yeah. He then goes to the top for a Kokeshi. Oh, I already said that. After Red Shoes in the way, Homa is up there, and Taichi goes to stop him, and Homa gives Taichi a sunset flip power bomb from the second rope.
Jesus.
Yeah, I thought it was over again. Homa then runs and gives Taichi a diving Kokeshi as he's sitting on the mat. Sitting up, he runs and gives him a Kokeshi on the mat. So at this point, I've probably seen like 5 or 6 signature moves of Homa I've never even seen. I'm like, Jesus, this guy's doing so much. He's had one move since I started seeing him wrestle. He's doing all kinds of stuff here. Taichi gets Homa in a modified crossface chicken wing, but Homa gets to the ropes after almost passing out. Taichi then drives Homa hard on the mat with a snap Saito suplex. Taichi ends up blocking the crossface and again, and then Callis with a great line says, God, please tap out, you're going to die. And he was sounding serious when he said it too, like he wasn't joking. And it really helped sell the Homa's bad neck really well. Taichi wins by submission. Dude, Homa fucking brought it here, man. This was a really good match. I was like very surprised.
Yeah, from Homa, very unexpected.
Yeah. And then I went online and I was like, I didn't realize Homa had an actual moveset. And all these moves, he's always done them. Like throughout his career, he just hasn't really done any of them since he came back.
Wow.
So yeah, it was nuts. Nutsacks. Okay, next up we have Juice Robinson versus Chase Owens, which you watched.
I did.
So you can get some input on this one.
Wait, I didn't watch that.
Oh.
I read the results and I thought it was crazy.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I thought you watched it when you texted me that.
No.
Oh boy. Only you're able to disappoint at this. I'm like, dude, at least you watched 3 matches. You're like, sorry, bro, I watched 2 matches. Oh my god.
Yeah, I suck. I did watch 3 matches.
You did. You're right. You watched one at an undisclosed location. Okay, so Juice Robinson versus Chase Owens. Owens reverses a suplex on the outside from Juice and then gives Juice a Russian leg sweep right into the fucking guardrail. Looked brutal. You know how I don't like Juice, right?
I know how you hate Juice.
So he popped me in this match. He had me laugh.
Really?
So yeah, at one point he's doing his jabs, his stomping jabs to Chase.
Sure. In
the middle of it here, someone in the crowd yells, "Fuck you, Juice!" In between his jabs, he just goes, "Fuck you, buddy," and gives him the finger. It was really funny. That was really funny. Owens throws Juice headfirst into the guardrail super hard. His head goes right between the bars, and he really hit that real hard.
Poor Owens.
Yeah, no, Chase threw Juice into the guardrail.
I got confused.
Juice went head first.
You said it backwards.
Yeah, I probably did. I'm sure I did. Owens lifts the mat outside, exposing the floor, and goes for a package pile driver in an attempt to kill Juice. But Juice backdrops him. Chase rolls up Juice, but has his feet on the ropes, and Red Shoes catches him. So then he gets in. This is the weirdest fucking thing. He gets in Red Shoes' face, okay? And fucking Red Shoes goes like this, gives him like a light double slap to the face. I'm like, what the fuck was that, Red Shoes? What are you doing? Are you like trying to molest Chase Owens right now? It was very strange.
Wow.
I was like, why is he doing this?
Dude, Red Shoes is just out in left field, man.
He had an off night tonight. He was off his meds or something. Pulp Friction in reverse, and Chase sits on Juice, pinning him and grabs the rope. Red Shoes sees this and then kicks Chase's hands off the ropes. I'm like, you're really screwing Chase over here, Red Shoes. You physically touched him here. You assaulted him. Juice goes for Pulp Friction again, and Chase drops him on the mat and hits Jewel Heist, which in the movie he twists Juice's arm behind his back and then kind of clotheslines him and falls down with him. Never seen him do that movie yet.
It's like a jewel heist.
Yeah, it's like he's the crown jewel and it's a jewel heist, you know. Chase hits the package pile driver and Owens wins by pinfall. I was not expecting him to win. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude. He's the only Bullet Club member to win, huh?
Yeah, I think he is.
I guess we'll talk more about that later on.
All right, and last main event of the night, we have Tomohiro Ishii versus Yuji Nagata. This was basically a beat the fucking shit out of each other match. That's what it was. It was just them fucking being really stiff and just hurting each other a lot. Ishii just destroyed Nagata's chest in the corner with chops. Nagata got a bloody mouth at one point, and then he's locking in his arm breaker where he like kind of
his eyes roll back and stuff.
Before he does that though, he locks it in and he's on the mat. You know, Triple H has the spray with the water.
Yeah.
He kind of does the same thing, but with blood in his mouth.
What?
It wasn't a lot. It was just like a little bit, but I was like,
yeah.
Jesus. I was like, you're way cooler than Triple H's. Nagata hits an exploder from the second rope, followed by a brainbuster. More beating the shit out of each other. Ishii hits a brainbuster, and Ishii wins by pinfall. Ishii! Now, I definitely thought this was a really good match, but man, everyone was sucking this match's dick. Like, it was amazing. I'm like, it was good. I liked it.
I mean, it sounds like a decent matchup, but like I don't really care much for Nagata. He's one of those guys that like jumped on, and he had that like history with New Japan already.
Yeah, yeah. How dare he come back as an established wrestler when we're new? Fuck
I know,
him.
Right? Fuck that guy.
So you better stay away, sir.
I'm just saying it wasn't for me.
Yeah, I agree, dude. The whole him, Tenzon, Nakanishi, all those guys.
It just wasn't for us. It was meant for the older fans.
Well, yeah, it's people that fucking know him. You know, because they're doing all this stuff. I don't know what they're doing, but so it started on this night. I can't remember where exactly in the show, but every single show they've showed this video of this wrestler whose name is El Phantasmo. I can't remember where he wrestles right now. But they showed a video of him, and it says "Coming Soon," and then after the "Coming Soon" logo, it has the Bullet Club logo, which is pretty much indicating that he's coming to New Japan and he's joining the Bullet Club. So he's a Is
that him?
That's
not him.
No.
There we go.
No.
Oh, Phantasmo.
That's him up there. El Phantasmo. Yeah. So look like he's joining the New Japans. Joining the New Japans there.
Oh, Phantasmo.
Yeah.
Look, he fought Pete Dunne in Revolution.
Revolution Pro. I think that might be where they said that.
Oh, dude, he's the Joker here. Look at that.
I don't like him now.
It's not the good Joker either.
It's not any of the good Jokers. There's a lot of Jokers to choose from, and you chose the wrong one.
Just about anyone except that one.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Well, it was relevant probably at the time. We'll give him that.
Yeah.
Ooh, right. He fought Ospreay
once. All right, we're good. We got El Phantasmo go. El Phantasmos. We got him. So that's all for night one. That's all 4 matches from night one. So we'll do night 2 and we'll take a break.
All right,
let's do night 2 here. Okay, night 2. 4 more first round matches. This is the March 9th show. The New Japan Cup
4 more, man. They're really giving us some good shit here.
Yeah.
Really pumping out the good matches.
They are, man. All right, first up we have Lance Archer versus Toa Henare.
Lance Storm.
Lance Storm only wrestles if you go to the Storm Wrestling Academy. He's the man you're in the ring with every day. He doesn't actually go and have matches, okay?
Do you rehearse that or something?
This is his commercial. He does. That's what he says every time.
It's really funny.
He's like, I'm the man you're in the ring with every day.
Well done.
So Archer swings Henare off the apron and slams him into the guardrail, and then immediately runs over to a young lion and knocks him out for no reason, which was very funny. Really, you're not allowed to look at that anymore.
Oh.
What did you just do? You just press a magic button? You think there's a magic button that makes everything just go away? What are you doing? This isn't how the world works. This isn't how the world works. What are you doing?
It's gone.
Oh, it is. Did you hear the move? Did you hear what I just said?
You can just you think you can just press a magic button and it all goes away?
You know what I'm talking about, you prick. The actual match.
No, I didn't.
This is why you're not allowed to do that. This is why you're not allowed. So Hanare's on the apron, and Archer swings him off the apron and slams him into the guardrail. And then, and as he's laying there, Archer immediately takes off and runs over to a young lion and just knocks him out for no reason.
Poor young lion.
It was very funny.
Which young lion?
Don't remember.
You bastard.
I only know, like...
They have names. They're people, too.
I can only remember Umino and Ren Narita. The rest of them are kind of a blur. Who else is there?
The fucking...
They're people, too. I just don't know who they are. There's Ayato Yoshida.
Yoshida, yeah. Yoshida, Umino.
There's another one that's on there all the time. I don't remember.
Ren Narita.
They're people.
Kazuchika Okada.
Yeah, that is one of them. That is one of them. All right, moving on. Archer hits a Uranagi in a big choke slam. Archer kills Hanari with a clothesline and then hits Blackout, and Archer wins by pinfall. I don't have much for that
I
one.
caught the end of this match. I mean, it looked like a pretty physical match.
It was good.
Nice.
I mean, I enjoyed it. I like Archer.
I mean, Lance Archer himself is a very physical wrestler.
Yeah.
So
I like Archer. And dude, he seems so tall next to Hanari. Man.
dude, I totally thought Hanare like had a chance of winning this just because like the dude has like, I don't want to say nothing going for him, but like just to
They're
give
not
him
doing much with him.
they give him a little bit of a push. You want to always keep your guys like up there, you know, so
Yeah.
it's believable whenever they're
apparently-
getting up against other people.
But apparently, it's still fairly new though, so I think they might still be like.
I think him and Jay White had the same graduating class.
But I mean, when they came back, I'm saying like, how long has Hanari
Oh.
been in New Japan? I mean, I don't think he's been there like super
I
long
don't know.
from where they talk about him.
You're gonna make me want to Google this, and you know, bad stuff happens.
You're
if
banned from Google.
I'm banned.
They turn into Skynet the next thing you know.
They really will.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen Lance Archer do this, but remember how we talked about how New Japan said Lance Archer isn't allowed to spit anymore, the water into the.
Yeah.
So I noticed on this one when he comes out, he gets up on the corner, drinks the water, and covers his face and spits it. I was like, that's kind of funny.
That's pretty great.
Yeah. I like him and Davey Boy, but. Okay, so moving on, we got Hikuleo versus Mikey Nichols. Mikey Nichols.
Mikey.
So Jado's making his presence known early on with some kendo stick pain to Nichols on the outside. Hikuleo gets a fucked up, almost bleeding chest from Mikey's chops. Someone gets a much worse chest later on. We'll discuss that when we get to it. Mikey knocks Jado off the apron. Mikey goes for a big moonsault off the top, but Hikuleo moves. Hikuleo distracts Red Shoes with a tap to the shoulder, and Jado nails Mikey with the kendo stick. Hikuleo goes for a headliner, and unfortunately... Okay, remember how we discussed the camera work in the Ibushi match, that one move?
Yeah.
That holds nothing to this. So, this is the worst camera work in the history of New Japan. So, they go to do this move, and I think it's like Hikuleo's like finisher. He's going to do it. They cut to a camera that pans to Jado and pans back, and you 100% completely miss everything. Like, you go for him starting to do something, you can even see the setup of the move. It cuts back, and they're both laying on the mat.
I have a theory.
What is
You know what happened? Remember I showed you that one camera angle that was from that last pay-per-view where it like completely cut away from like the third pin
Yeah.
or the third what's that called? Third whatever.
Yeah.
The third slap to
Third
the floor. The third count. And it completely ruined a false finish. That guy got fired and needed a new job, so New Japan hired him.
That's probably what happened.
Yeah.
I think you might be right. So Hikuleo and Mikey are both now just on the mat, so I only assume that Mikey reversed the move. And you could tell that Kelly didn't see it either and made the same assumption I did because he doesn't say anything for like 15 fucking seconds. It's just silence. Like he doesn't know what the fuck's going on. And then it says that Mikey was able to get out of trouble there. And I'm like, he didn't see it either. He's just assuming that he reversed it. So Mikey hits the Mikey bomb, which is a spin-out power bomb. It's a kind of a spinning power bomb, and he sits down. And Mikey Nichols wins by pinfall.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mikey Nichols.
Yeah. This was kind of a hard one to call because Hikuleo just came back and Mikey just started. So it's like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's not like one of them just got there and you're like, well, he's going to win because he just got there. So that was a hard one to predict, which I think I got and you didn't.
Is he signed with New Japan, or is that just he's there for the tournament?
I believe he's signed with them. I think he just got fired or let go from NXT, from what I was reading, and he's there now. So
good for him.
yeah, good for him. WB sucks anyway, you know. It sucked my balls. All right, so next up we have Will Ospreay. Oh boy, Will Ospreay versus Bad Luck Fale.
This was going to be one of my upsets because I didn't really think about how life worked.
Did you watch this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Red Shoes really fucking pissed me off in this match in the beginning.
Yeah, he did some stupid stuff.
Made me really angry. So, right after the match starts, Jado trips Ospreay, and Ospreay goes to the apron, and then Jado swings the kendo stick, and Ospreay jumps above it, avoiding it. Red Shoes is clearly seeing all of this happening. He sees him trip Ospreay, sees him hit Ospreay, he doesn't do anything. Why wouldn't he at the least throw Jado out from ringside now? He saw all this happen. It's not like he was distracted. He watched. Yeah. So that made me fucking mad. Then Fale is going to run to do a dive because on the last, I think it was on the anniversary show, he teased, I think it was when he was leaving, he went to the commentators and said, I'm going to do a dive. And Cody's like, well, he can do whatever he wants. He's Fale, like saying that he'd actually do a dive like Ospreay. So Fale is running to go to do an actual dive, and Red Shoes stops him because apparently Fale isn't allowed because he's big. Like, this is retarded. He, like, got in the way of Fale. I was like, this is dumb. You can't do that.
I remember this.
Yeah, like, he like, Fale is running to go do it, and he just stops, and Red Shoes is standing there. Red Shoes goes like this, like, pointing upwards, like Fale's going to do a dive. I was like, this is retarded. So this causes Red Shoes to be distracted while Jado is beating up Ospreay. He's distracted because he's telling Fale he can't do a dive. I was infuriated. This went from me, like, laughing at how dumb Red Shoes is, to just getting, like, really annoyed. I was like, this is dumb now. It made me very mad.
Can we fire him? Dude, maybe they're trying to get heat on Red Shoes.
Affirmative action. You can't fire him, man. They don't have enough Japanese employees there. Can't get rid of them.
Maybe. Oh, what was I gonna say?
Something not as funny as me, but probably a good point.
They're trying to get heat on Red Shoes, so that he can join the Bullet Club.
Cool. Anyone that knows WCW is Red Shoes is basically Nick Patrick from WCW. Nick Patrick joined the NWO and was like the worst ref ever. And all Alvarez is saying when he watches the old Nitros is how much he hates Nick Patrick because he sucks. Why isn't he bashing Red Shoes? Red Shoes is equally awful, but whatever. So Ospreay is selling his back throughout this one and doing an amazing job of it as usual. Ospreay goes for the Os Cutter, and Fale pulls Red Shoes in the way, and he gets knocked down really hard. He took a hard bump here. So he should be back. He
deserved it.
He did. He should be back in time for the G1 Climax in 2042, I assume. Ospreay goes for a handspring move and takes a kendo stick shot from Jado while upside down. Jado. Whenever earlier when I was going over my notes and I laughed and I was like, I'm funny, it was that line that I was reading when I said that.
Jado?
No, about the climax in 2042. I was reading that line.
G1 Climax.
Yeah. Jado gets in the ring with the kendo stick. It's a good thing Ospreay's in Chaos. There's like, 10 guys in his faction. Apparently none of them want to fucking help.
Is that even a real fucking faction anymore?
It is.
All right.
I mean, they just fucking recruited Mikey Nichols for Chaos.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
What's the point of having factions if you have like 10 guys in your faction, no one's coming out to help you when the Bullet Club is jumping you?
That's what I'm saying
it's
here.
Fucking stupid.
They're not real.
So dumb. Ospreay gets the kendo stick and hits Jado with it, sending him outside, and he beats the fucking shit out of Fale over and over with it. He was nailing him with it.
Chaos really is like the other faction. That's what they are, the other factions. Like, we need to get you into a faction, and we don't really have anywhere you belong. You go to Chaos. Yeah,
I mean, Bullet Club and LIJ are on the same level. They're like legit factions.
Dude, even Suzuki
Gun is not the same, but they're still, I mean, they're definitely a faction. They utilize that they're a faction.
Yes. I mean, so there's some guys in there who kind of like are doing their own thing. Like, I feel like Taichi, like the Taichi group is over there, and there's like a Zack Sabre Jr. group going on. Yeah. There's definitely nothing going on at all in Chaos.
I mean, they mention them all the time, but it's like they don't do anything.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
What could they do? What
have someone come out and help with Ospreay when he's getting jumped.
They need a leader.
Okada's a fucking leader.
Is he?
Dude, fucking Rocky even says in commentary, I went to Okada to tell him I want to get somebody, I want to bring someone into Chaos, and I got Mikey Nichols.
They're really not telling that story at all.
Maybe it's not, and it's not the case, but what if they're actually doing this on purpose because they're gonna like do something with Chaos and like split them up or break it up or do something and they can go back to the fact that they haven't been helping each other out, they're not cooperating as a faction. They could use that.
It's like they had that going on whenever like Yoshihashi and like whenever Okada took that accidentally gave Yoshihashi a bump back when the whole Jay White thing was going on. Yeah. And like you had this like turmoil going on in Chaos.
And it basically just ended with Jay White leaving it, and then
that was it.
Yeah.
It fizzled out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This whole Chaos thing's bullshit.
They need to do something with it. Because right now it's dumb.
It's nothing.
It is nothing. It is less than nothing. Ospreay goes for the Os Cutter, but Fale reverses it. Fale hits the grenade, but Ospreay kicks out. This one actually got me. That was a pretty good false finish. Ospreay reverses. Okay, this is going to be some discussion here. Yeah, we got time.
I'm just preparing. Get my notes ready here.
So Ospreay reverses the bad luck fall into a Hurricane Rana with a pin. Even though Foley's left shoulder was insanely, ridiculously, obviously not down at all.
Dude, I texted you as soon as I saw this.
Ospreay wins by pinfall. Now, that shoulder was not remotely down. And it looked to me like what was happening was, Foley's a big fucking dude.
Yeah.
Ospreay was trying to get his leg and hook it. It looked like they were both trying to get his leg hooked and they were kind of leaning, which made it happen. But here's the thing. There was a perfect opportunity to fix this. All the commentators had to do was just be like, completely point out what happened. His shoulder clearly wasn't down, but they're like, well, I guess that. Well, I mean, look what Bullet Club tried to do the whole time. I guess this is poetic justice for them trying to cheat. Yeah. They could point it out and just be like, well, too bad. I mean, they were cheating the whole match, so. You know what I mean? They could say something about it.
Yeah.
Don't just let it clearly happen, not say anything, because it looked bad.
You could paint it into
you can paint the picture that, Ospreay he got one over on him. He shouldn't have got the pin there, and Richards didn't see it, but it's only fair since he got fucked the whole match by Jotto and all of them. But I think I would have definitely fixed it, but
dude,
it was bad.
That could even lead to fucking Fale getting pissed off and help it whoever Ospreay goes up against next, they can fucking Fale can show up and disrupt the match and almost cost him the match or cost him the match.
And say it was because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should have done something with it. All right. But again, it's kind of rough for the. You gotta figure the English commentators don't have anyone in their ear, basically.
Yeah.
They're just given time. They're not told what to say, so it's kind of like, do we really want to bring that up? It's kind of hard for them to kind of say what they want to do on that. Ugh. Now we have our main event.
Kelly's normally gold, so that's why it's surprising.
Yeah. We have Kazuchika Okada versus Mike Elgin. Okay. Big Mike had some brutal fucking chops here. I had this note 10 minutes into this match, okay? Okada's right pec looked very sad. Even worse than Hikuleo earlier, it was all fucked up. And 10 minutes later, his pec looked 10 times worse than this. It was so fucking marked up from Elgin's chops, dude. It was bad.
I couldn't tell. I watched this one on my phone.
It was real bad. His all of this was all fucking bruised and swollen and gross. Even this part over here was all fucked up. It was bad, dude. Elgin takes Okada's elbow from the top and uses his momentum to roll it into a crossface. There was a really cool spot where Okada first goes for the Rainmaker, but Mike is so strong he just knocks Okada's arm back, and then Okada's holding Mike's wrist and he knocks his hand off his wrist, and then he hits Okada with an enziguri. It just made Mike look really badass whenever he did it.
Mike is badass.
He is badass.
Mike is badass.
Dude, Elgin is a guy where I look at him, I'm like, this is another Goldberg. His match is going to be meh. And his matches are a lot of the times really fucking good.
Yeah.
Really good.
I can definitely agree. It's not just straight physicality. There is definitely a lot of...
There's a lot of athleticism in there, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's an awesome series of moves where Elgin hits 2 Germans and a Dragon Suplex and a Tiger Bomb. Okay, I love the little things. Joanna, I love the little things. It goes with my little cock. It makes me feel better. Dude, there was this awesome little thing Okada did here. After I don't know if you caught this. After the second German suplex, Elgin has him from behind. He's about to do another move. And you know the thing that everyone always does where they try to elbow the guy behind him to get him off?
Yeah.
So Okada's doing that, and the elbows are so weak because he's so out of it. He's not even going back all the way and connecting. It's like he's trying to do the elbows, and they're not even doing anything. It was so cool.
Yeah.
It made it seem so real that he was so weakened. I loved it.
They couldn't get it across.
Oh, dude. It was such a little thing that just made things like that, it made me appreciate Okada even more because it was just such a little thing that just added to it. I loved it. Okada hits a buckle bomb, and then a sit-down power bomb, which are both Elgin's moves. So he uses his own moves against them. And then after that, Okada goes for a Rainmaker. Instead, Elgin nails him with his own Rainmaker. Which I thought was so cool how Okada did both his moves and then Elgin nailed him with Okada's move. It popped me. I was like, oh, that was fucking awesome.
He did it real well, too.
Yeah, it was really well done. Great shit. A bunch of reversals and Okada goes for the Rainmaker. And I would have bet my imaginary farm that he was hitting this, but Elgin reverses it into a pop-up power bomb, then locks in the crossface. At this point, I'm so into this match. There's just so much shit going on. Elgin hits a buckle bomb, goes for the sit-out power bomb, but it is reversed into a tombstone. That's reversed. Elgin then goes for a Rainmaker that gets reversed. Okada's spinning Rainmaker gets reversed. Elgin nails Okada in the head with a spinning back fist. This was a great sequence. Okada hits a spinning tombstone and then a Rainmaker, and Okada wins by pinfall. I thought this match was fucking amazing. I loved it.
Dude, I
loved it.
Like, I look at that match on a card or on a bracket. I'm like, there's no way they're having Elgin advance over Okada.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know, just like the way Elgin was performing, he was very confident, dude, like, I thought he was like, I thought the upset was coming. There was an upset breathing down my neck the entire match.
Yeah, because you're watching, you're like, this dude's going toe to toe with Okada. He's doing so much cool shit. You're like, I could see him like advancing. Yeah, I agree. It was so well done. This match was so put together so well.
And then there's also that little seed in your head where you're like, oh, he just came back, so maybe they want to give him a push, maybe.
Yeah.
And that's something else that drives you towards thinking that like maybe he might get this upset.
It was really well done. I love the match. We were discussing. We haven't really discussed the Naito Ibushi match yet, but we were discussing like which one we thought was better. And the reason I kind of give the edge to this one, that I like this one more, is because when I think back to this match and remember it, I think of like the last like 5 or 10 minutes is like constant like awesome shit happening. Like like long sequences of stuff. The Naito Ibushi match was awesome too, but for that one, when I look back, I think of like spots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think of like, there was that really cool spot, this really cool spot, not like constant, just like awesome shit. You know what I mean?
Like you're on the edge of your seat.
Yeah. I mean, and they were both great. That's kind of why I give the edge to this one a little bit, because of that.
I can definitely see that for sure.
Yeah.
Well put.
Get anything to add to this one anymore?
No, we've covered all of it.
Yeah.
Did Ospreay get his new elbow move from Elgin?
Yeah.
It's like the same thing, isn't it?
Spinning back fist. Well, I think he just kind of spits him and kind of hits him he fists him, he punches him whenever elbow.
They take off their elbow pad right before.
They do take off the elbow
and the other
pad.
guy is in like a kneeling position, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Okada wasn't, but
I thought he was.
No, he was just kind of standing up when he did it.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what made me think of it, was the elbow pad.
The elbow pad, yeah. Yeah. A lot of people like to do the knee, too. Ibushi takes the knee pad off a bunch, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he takes the knee pad off. Didn't Omega do that?
Omega did that, and I don't know if Kota Ibushi did it.
I mean, Ibushi did it in the match.
Then he did do it, yeah.
Yeah, he did it in the match in the tournament here.
Okay.
I remember him doing it, yeah. Right before, yeah. So
I was gonna say, it feels like something he would do, but like maybe not. Maybe I was mistaken.
You're gonna fall asleep? I think you're about to fall asleep.
What? No.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna take a break here, and then we're gonna be back with 2 more shows. Yeah.
Let's talk about wrestling.
Let's talk about love. That's not it. Oh yeah, we're here. We gotta do more. Oh, I hate this show. What are you doing in there? Quit being stupid. Get back here.
But this is comfortable.
Okay, then do it. Then I need something to lean on.
Okay.
There we go.
Lean on me.
When you're not. Okay, don't get carried away here. Jeez.
Barack Obama.
Dude, you can't be racist on here.
Barack Obama.
Dude, stop it. He's not from Alabama. Not anymore. Not anymore. All right, you ready for this?
Shoot. That's my brain.
First up, we have Hiroshi Tenzan versus Ryusuke Taguchi. There's not going to be any interruptions here, is there? Is anyone going to call or anything?
Hiroshi Tenzan
versus Ryusuke Taguchi.
Rizuki Taguchi. I don't think you're saying his first name right.
Rizuki. How do you say it?
I don't know. I just don't think it's right.
Fuck you. Let's go off your notes.
So, Taguchi starts the match by wearing his rugby helmet.
No, he doesn't. He takes off before the match starts, jackass.
Right. But
You suck! You lost already!
that was close.
You dumb bastard.
He did wear the rugby helmet, though?
To the ring, he always does.
Yeah.
He's a predictable bitch.
That's what I meant.
He's a predictable, unfunny bitch.
So, then Taguchi did a handful of hip attacks.
Maybe. I don't have any notes for that.
And Tenzan did that thing where he like swings both of his arms at the same time.
Mongolian chops.
Yeah, a bunch of Mongolian chops. And then Tenzan ate a pin.
All right, so Tenzan with a sit-down Uranagi into an Anaconda Vice. Taguchi gets the ankle lock on Tenzan. Tenzan hits a diving headbutt from the top rope. Taguchi rolls Tenzan up with a surprise pin. Taguchi wins by pinfall.
Yes, Taguchi. Now I'm just figuring out these reactions or these results right now.
Oh. Well, this next one you're going to be surprised to hear the result of. It's Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Shota Umino.
Dude! You're telling me Tanahashi's going to win?
Brace yourself for this.
Oh, boy.
After Umino goes for a crab and it's reversed, Tanahashi locks in a lion tamer on Umino. The angle he had Umino at looked really painful.
Devastating.
He sits down hard on it at one point at the same angle, and I thought Umino was actually going to tap here, but he made it to the ropes.
He was going to die.
Yeah. And then Rocky made a great point here when he said that if Umino taps, basically he'd be tapping out to his dad since Red Shoes is the ref, which is even more incentive for him to get to the ropes and not tap out.
Which is even more incentive for Red Shoes just to go missing like halfway through the match.
Yeah. Red Shoes is very professional. That's a great point by Rocky. It's a great moment when Umino uses Tanahashi's cloverleaf on him. Young Lions don't do that. They don't steal their opponent's moves. You're not allowed to do that. Umino then hits Tanahashi with a flurry of forearms. I counted 35 in a row. Hits him with 35 forearms in a row.
You counted all that?
Yes.
Dude, I can't even make it to 6. How'd you get that high?
You're bad at counting. I watched it and I was like, that was a lot, and I rewound it and I just counted along. I was like, wow, 35. Holy shit, if only there's 2 more.
This is becoming to be like a nail biter here. What's going to happen?
Tanahashi reverses a fisherman suplex into a twist and shout. The ace goes for the cloverleaf, and Umino reverses it into a small package. As this was happening, I had to remind myself and say to myself, Umino has no chance, because they were really good at convincing me that it could happen here. But I'm like, oh shit, I'm like, no, this is Umino. He can't beat Tanahashi.
This is Tanahashi.
And I'm telling myself no because I'm like, he could win right here, but I'm like, no, he can't. Because he did a really good job of getting you into this match. Really good. Tanahashi locks in the cloverleaf and holds on for a bit, but it's too, and Umino holds on for a bit, but it's too much. Tanahashi wins by submission.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Dude, this ruins my bracket.
Yeah.
My bracket's ruined.
Just killed your bracket, bro.
I had Umino winning it all.
Yeah. What do we have next here? Evil versus Zack Sabre Jr.
This one I do know the results of.
Yes. Evil hits Darkness Falls. Sabre gets Evil in this really cool submission I've never seen, like a head scissors armbar combo. Sabre runs at Evil, but Evil pulls Red Shoes in front of him and then uses Red Shoes to give Sabre a magic killer. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Stop that. Amazing sequence with tons of counters and reversals. I'm not going to go through them all here because it'd be talking for an hour. But Sabre does the O'Connor roll where he crosses his arms and does that bridge. As he's doing it, Evil has a really sweet reversal getting out of it. Evil also has a cool block where Sabre goes to back kick and low blow him and Evil blocks it. Another cool spot where Evil is trying to clothesline Sabre. And Sabre just kicks his hands twice to block it. And then Evil just nails him the third time. Another awesome sequence. Everything is Evil reversed into a roll-up on Evil, who reverses that into a roll-up of his own. And then Evil goes for Everything is Evil again. That gets reversed into the octopus stretch by Sabre. Sabre takes him down to the mat, hooks his other leg, stretching him some more, and then Zack Sabre Jr. wins by submission.
Shit.
Yes.
Come on, Evil.
Yeah, anything to add to that? Anything?
Nothing to add.
All right. Next up, we have a match you actually saw with your own 2 eyes. Kota Ibushi versus Tetsuya Naito.
Dude, I already have a favorite spot of the match.
Cool. Ibushi goes for the golden triangle, but Naito grabs him and gives him a hangman's neck breaker from the second turnbuckle onto the apron. Ouch. It looked really painful. He hit hard. In the ring, Naito gives Ibushi another hangman's neck breaker, with Ibushi sitting on the top rope and then goes for a pin. Okay. These guys are so smart at putting this match together. So, Naito gives him this hangman's neck breaker on the apron, right? I mean, logically, that's a devastating fucking move. But he falls to the ground, so you can't get a pin. So it'd be the smart thing to do? Do the fucking move again inside and try to pin him.
Oh, genius.
It's so smart. Like,
You're so smart for pointing that out.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, dude, that's so smart. It's so logical. Such great storytelling in here. Naito gives Ibushi a sit-out tombstone on the apron. Now, let me go through this before you give your opinion. This sit-out tombstone scared the fuck out of me. I think because the camera mostly caught the end of it because of a zoom, and I mostly saw Ibushi falling to the floor, so for a second I wasn't sure if he died or not. But then when I realized he wasn't dead, I was like, okay, good. Because it looked like it was really devastating from how it started and ended.
Yeah, I got distracted because I was like, what the fuck just happened to the camera?
Yeah, like WWE cameraman took over for a second here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another thing I enjoyed was the crazy look on Naito's face right before he does the move. Naito has great facials. And he also...
The best facials.
Yeah. They're amazing. Naito goes for Destino, and Ibushi reverses it into a package tombstone pile driver. Naito landed hard on the back of his neck. Ouch. Naito ducks the Kamigoye and hits a twisting Destino. Ibushi reverses another Destino attempt and hits Bomaye, the running knee, where he pulled his knee pad down first.
Bomaye.
Yeah. Ibushi hits the Ibushi Driller. Okay, this move basically is a double underhook move. He lifts him up, holds him upside down for a minute, and then drops him right on the back of his fucking neck. Really hard. Kind of like a power bomb almost.
That doesn't sound comfortable.
No, it looked fucking bad.
Is that the one? Is that the one I showed James?
Yes.
Yeah, that was rough.
And then after that, he hits the Kamigoye, and Ibushi wins by pinfall. What was your favorite spot of this match?
My favorite spot of the match
was when neither one died at the end. You're like, all right.
Whenever Naito rolled out of the ring without like using his hands, I was like, how'd he do that?
Or his feet. He just rolled.
He was just rolling, just like momentum out of nowhere.
How? What do you think about this? So you're laying there, right? You're just like...
Dave's laying on the floor trying to figure this out. He's like a turtle who's trying to get off. He's trying to get off his shell.
I did it. It's crazy. Well, because at first I'm watching, I'm like, how does it work like that? And then I realized you could do it. But I knew that you could do it, but I just don't know how it works.
It's like your shoulder. You just kind of have to shift where your weight is. And
I just did it. I fucking know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, people weren't watching, or they aren't didn't try.
Okay, you don't have to make me look dumb.
I mean, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah, you're really good at it. I'm all the way over here. What am I doing over here?
You're trying to roll still. Did you get it?
Almost. Oh no! I think
I'm not helping him up.
Ring on my butthole. I had an accident.
Bathroom.
Ma'am, bathroom. Bathroom.
Your voice is so good. It sounds just like him.
Oh, it's so funny. Ma'am, bathroom. What the fuck was that? Oh, that was him shitting.
Yeah.
You did the shitting part and spit all over yourself.
Yeah.
All over yourself.
It was worth it.
It's all over the thing and the thing and then that and everything. Things I can't describe. All right, so is this the last night, dude? This is night 4. The March 11th show of the New Japan Cup.
It's the Kamigoye of the shows. The finisher.
Yeah, you're right. Good call. First up, we have Baby Boy.
It was nonsense when I said it, and I made sense of it.
I almost said Baby Boy Smith Jr., so.
Baby Boy Smith.
Yeah. We have Davey Boy Smith Jr. versus Yano. You think David Smith's a name I could get right?
Baby Boy the Prince.
Yeah. Smith wasn't having any of Yano's bullshit here. Kept stops his shenanigans and beat his ass outside. I was a fan of this. Yano went for numerous quick pins and roll-ups. Yano goes for a low blow, but is blocked. He then tries to kick Smith in the dick, but Smith moves out of the way. However, Yano gets a quick roll-up from behind, and Yano wins by pinfall. I was not expecting Yano to win this, but he did.
Jeez.
He did. He did.
But you said in retrospect
Yeah, in retrospect, I picked Colt. And then if I looked at the brackets and I think to myself, well, if Yano wins, they could do a Colt versus Yano, and that's like a match that I could see them doing, a big comedy match.
Yeah.
But I didn't think ahead that far, so it's mostly just your fault.
You dumb bastard.
Yeah. All right, next up we got Colt Cabana versus Togi Makabe.
Dude, I love his first name. Togi.
Togi.
Hey,
Togi.
Hey, Togi.
Hey, Togi, you got a stogie? All right, that's a cigar. All right, so Colt goes for and misses a big top rope moonsault. Makabe misses the King Kong knee drop. Colt lands the Superman pin. Colt Cabana wins by pinfall. This is a shocking pinfall, though. I wasn't expecting it to end as soon as it did.
His Superman pins are funny.
Yeah.
I
He
like
just, jumps. dives like Superman. I don't got a lot of notes for these matches. I mean, there wasn't really a lot. It was just, I mean, they were good. You know, they were good.
They're all right.
They're all entertaining in their own way. They all had, they all had things that made them great. Next up, we have. You have anything to add to any of this?
No.
Minoru Suzuki versus Satoshi Kojima. Suzuki. You picked Kojima here for some interesting reason. Okay, so you did. I don't know why. Okay, so Suzuki takes to beating Kojima's ass outside. No surprise here. Red Shoes wrestles a chair away from Suzuki and gets knocked down. Suzuki grabs another chair and breaks it over Kojima's head, and then beats his ass with more chairs and guardrails. Kojima goes for a cutter, but Suzuki turns it into a sleeper hold. Kojima hits a cutter and a brainbuster. Kojima then goes for a lariat, and Suzuki reverses it into a sleeper, and then immediately after having the sleeper on for about 0.3 seconds, transitions to the Gotch-style pile driver. Suzuki wins by pinfall.
All right. Yeah, I think my way of thinking behind that was that I had Tai Chi going so far. So I really played into the fact of how many people do you have from each faction going so far.
But Chaos you didn't factor in because they're not even real anymore.
Yeah, those don't count.
No.
I'm not going back to this conversation. I'll just get all heated again. All hot and bothered.
You ever get like really annoyed and angry and like you're like just pissed off and all of a sudden you realize you like a huge boner all of a sudden? And you're like, what made that happen? Yeah, me neither. So next up we have Haruki Goto versus Sonata.
Oh boy, I have no idea who wins this. So tell the story.
All right, not a lot to tell, but there's some here. Goto goes for a Ushigoroshi, but Sonata reverses it. That's the move where he's kind of holding him in a fireman's carry position, throws him over, and his head hits his knee.
Okay.
Sonata hits a Ushigoroshi of his own and then locks in the skull end. Sonata goes for the moonsault, but Goto moves. Sonata takes a lariat and lands right on his head. It's a great sequence with a bunch of reversals, including reversing each other's finishers here, ending with a pinning move by Sonata, but Goto kicks out of it. It was a great false finish. Sonata reverses the GTR, and they go back and forth trying to hit a suplex. Sonata ends up using the ropes for a twisting neck breaker. Goto hits a reverse GTR. Another great sequence of reversals, ending with Sonata locking in the skull end, followed by the moonsault off the top, and Sonata wins by pinfall.
There it is.
Yeah. This was a really good match. I really liked it. Liked it a lot.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I agree. It was my favorite match of the show.
It sounded like a good match.
I really enjoyed from what you talked about, what you said about it.
All right. So what next? We're gonna go over our.
You're really trying to rush through this, aren't you? What do you got? You got a hot date or something? You got a fucking nice warm apple pie waiting home for you to fuck or something? What are we doing here?
Warm apple pie.
This is American pie. I don't know. I never seemed like a good idea to me though. Why would you fuck a pie?
Blueberry pie would make more sense.
Yeah. Wait, why? You envision you're fucking like a blue chick or something?
Isn't it obvious?
No.
Well, I'm not explaining it.
Why go blue if you don't go apple?
Yeah.
Is that the old saying?
Yeah.
Is that what they used to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take. Did you get any coffee or anything?
I did. I did a whole espresso shot.
Oh wow! You should have done 10 of them.
Yeah.
All right. So first, before we go over the matches for the second round and where everyone advanced to, let's go over how we did with our predictions. What the fuck are you laughing at?
Whatever you did, the way you did it was funny.
Okay, thank you. I tried. Okay, so Dave, for the first round matches, out of 16 matches, he predicted 11 correctly. Got 11.
Nice.
11 right.
Good job.
Gable, out of the first round matches, he got 2.5 right.
Yay.
I don't know how that's weird. Okay, so the next tournament.
2.5. I don't think the math's right.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's Scott Steiner math, baby.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense then.
No, Gable got 8 right out of 16. Not bad. He got half of them.
Yeah.
Not too shabby.
Could have been better.
Yeah.
You only got 3 more than me, so shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of our predictions here. The Owens one was a shocker. Neither of us was going to get that one. I mean, we both thought Robinson was going to get that.
Some of my predictions were stupid.
I mean, you picked Fall A. I mean, that wasn't that bad.
I had a reasoning, even though I didn't really think about it.
Yeah.
My reasoning behind that was that I was like, oh, well, like they're gonna need a Bullet Club member to go pretty far in this. I didn't even consider that the winner would have to go up against someone in the Bullet Club.
Yeah, because when you were talking, I was like, well, I mean, the Bullet Club is the champion who they're fighting.
Yeah, and then my brain just stopped working.
You're just like, oh, you didn't really say anything else.
And then I completely forgot Zack Sabre Jr. won last year, and that fucked me up too.
Yeah, I mean, my pick that I wish I could have changed was I picked Nakanishi over Yoshihashi for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know.
Yeah, that one. I mean, I've done stupider stuff.
Yeah, let's go back to making fun of you. Let's see. You picked This was the one I was shocked by. You can give me your rationale as to why, because you did have a reasoning. You picked Evil over Sabre Jr., but you also mentioned that whenever I pointed out, well, Sabre Jr. won last year. That's why I thought he would go decently far at least. You didn't realize that,
I forgot Sabre Jr. won last year.
So I mean, if you would have factored in, you probably would have changed it.
Yeah, because I wouldn't have thought they would have wanted, because it would have been between Sonata and Evil going a little further, because I knew someone was going to from LIJ was going to have to go pretty decent distance in this.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was factoring factions a whole lot into my predictions, and
you said that too sweet. You realize that?
Yeah. No, now I do.
You're doing it again.
You're getting me off track here.
Oh yeah.
And fuck, what the fuck? What were we talking about? Oh, why I picked Evil.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought Evil would have been the only one from LIJ to go further. I thought Sonata was gonna lose his match.
That you just bought one of his like toy scythes and you're like playing with it.
And I have Ibushi going all the way to the end, so that would have meant Naito losing in the first round as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe I have Ibushi losing to Sabre Jr., so we'll see what happens there.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a bold prediction. All right, so this is what we have for the second round matches based on what has happened so far. On one side, we have, this is all in order.
Do you want to go play by play on this, or
you mean like who we think's gonna win?
Yeah,
we could do that.
Yeah. So what's our first match?
We have Ishii versus Taichi.
Ishii versus Taichi. Oh fuck, that's a rematch, isn't it, of something recent? Maybe. Didn't that happen recent?
Maybe.
I'm saying Taichi. Taichi had that open weight belt for a while.
I'm saying Ishii. All right. Now keep in mind too, the order we're going in. This is like who they're fighting. Like if they win, they're fighting the winner of the next match. So it's in order.
Okay.
So the next match we have Yoshihashi versus Owens.
Oh fuck, that's tough. I'm gonna say Yoshihashi wins that.
Yeah, as am I.
And I don't think we. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Taichi and going up against Yoshihashi going forward.
Yeah. Next up, we have Okada versus Nichols. We can both agree that's going to be Okada.
Yes.
Then we have Ospreay versus Archer. Dude. This is rough. Ospreay versus Okada. Both in chaos.
This is interesting.
Yeah. It's hard for me to see Archer beating Ospreay.
Man. This is rough.
I'm going with Archer.
I think I'm going to agree with you on that.
I just don't see Okada Ospreay here.
Yeah, I can't see them doing that.
And that would be the big shocking upset, Ospreay and Archer. People wouldn't be expecting Archer to win.
I wouldn't even say it's that shocking, dude. Archer's fucking enormous.
Dude, Ospreay's the fucking never openweight champion.
And then that would entitle Archer to a title shot afterwards as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Archer.
Yeah, me too. Now keep in mind, whenever we're in the next show, whenever we're going over how we did with our predictions, we're going off our original brackets, not this. Not these predictions here. Remember, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next, so that's the one side. Next side, we got Tanahashi versus Taguchi. That's clearly going to be Tanahashi. I'm assuming you agree.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we have Ibushi versus Sabre Jr. You picked Ibushi, right?
Yes. Yes, I did.
I'm sticking with Sabre Jr. since that's who I initially picked. All right, then we got Cabana versus Yano.
Man, I really wish I would have rethought the evil one because I feel like I would have been swayed to go with Sonata had I really examined the match going forward because I definitely feel like they would have matched Zack Sabre Jr. against Ibushi over Evil.
Yeah.
They would have went with the better matchup, and that makes more sense to me now.
If only you could turn back time.
If I could turn back
Find
time.
a way. Cabana and Yano.
I'm gonna go with Cabana for now.
I'm going with Yano. Next up, we have Suzuki and Sonata.
Awkward pause.
Yeah.
Suzuki and Sonata. Jeez. I'm gonna say Sonata because I feel like there's more comedy to be done between Cabana and Sonata.
I'm going to go with Suzuki because I can see a Suzuki Yano where Yano is scared the fucking crazy by Suzuki. I can see Suzuki and Yano.
We're completely the opposite on this one.
Yeah. We are. Because then I see Suzuki fighting whoever. I see Suzuki going to the semifinals.
Dude, I all I can see is Sonata putting Cabana in a paradise lock though.
Yeah, I wish I could go back though in my original bracket and have Ibushi go over Sabre Jr. Because I think it's going to be I can see it being like Ibushi versus Suzuki. You don't even have
I don't
Suzuki
see that.
advancing. You don't see that happening.
Yeah, I can see Sonata versus Ibushi as well, dude. Oh, dude. So who do I have on the other side? Okada versus Taichi. My final four are Taichi, Okada.
Let's just look at them real quick here. I'll pull them up on the old IGs.
My final four is Taichi, Okada, Sonata, and Ibushi.
Okay, yeah, your final four is yes, Taichi, Okada, Ibushi, and Goto.
But that who's Goto go up against? No, he lost.
Yeah. So you're already fucked there.
Well, yeah, I mean,
So you have Taichi going all the way to the end against Okada.
yeah, I think Taichi's gonna pull up an upset. I think.
I just don't see like a big semifinal match being Taichi and Okada.
Yeah, and I in retrospect, I hate that.
I hate that. In retrospect, I hate that. What do I have for my fucking...
Dude,
Oh, that's bullshit. I had Juice and Okada. Fuck. You know what I think it's going to be? I think it's going to be Okada and Ishii. So I think it's going to be.
You know Ibushi?
No, on that end it's going to be Okada and Ishii on the left. On the one bracket, it's going to be Okada and Ishii, and Okada's going to win that.
I think it is going to be. I think my final four is going to be Taichi, Okada. In my retro predictions here, my retro Spectre predictions here, I think my final four is definitely going to be Okada versus Taichi with Okada advancing, and then Ibushi versus Sonata with Ibushi advancing.
If you pick Goto, so fuck you. You don't get to pick it anymore.
I know.
You don't even get to make a prediction now.
That's fuck.
I don't either because I picked Juice. But yeah, I have Tanahashi versus Suzuki. That'd be a good match. It's two old guys.
Killer match. The Killer Elite Squad.
Hey, fuck you. If it's Tanahashi and Suzuki, you're going to suck my dick.
Alright, let's do our go-home match here.
What does that mean?
So whenever you have to finish the match.
So what's the go home match going to be that we're doing?
Oh,
What's
wait.
the metaphor? Let's build on this. What
Wait,
is it?
Let's go home. I mean,
So are we
let's
just
finish the match.
one last round of talking is the match. That's our go home match.
All right. Well, make sure you guys follow us on Instagram at BreakroomBS. Twitter is at BreakroomBS1.
Yeah, tweet us and tweet Gable ways that he can stay awake.
Yeah.
Gable's gonna fall asleep and die when he drives home from my place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna drink a bunch of cough syrup before I leave, though.
Nice.
So it'll be fine.
Nice. That's hot. That's erotic as fuck.
It's only like a 40-minute drive. You live in like an hour away from here.
I live an hour away from my place.
Yeah. I live like an hour away from here.
You suck at this. You're so bad.
Yeah.
Hey, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Breakroom BS.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. And have a nice life, too.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm waiting on you. You're eating. Hurry up.
Oh. I didn't know if you were ready or not.
Yes.
Well, let's go.
Come on.
I'm ready.
Well, get over here and start recording, bitch. It's weird. It's almost like you're still eating. Called your bluff and I won.